Hi, my name is Caitlin Richardson, and I'll be doing my lesson today over patterns on a pre-kindergarten level. This lesson will focus on A-B patterning and creating and recognizing those patterns throughout our day-to-day life. I'll focus on the exploration process of this lesson. So here we go. So I begin by showing my students a picture or example of patterns. This could be a piece of clothing, this could be colors on a page, really anything that has a pattern on it. From this, you can then segue into speaking about patterns, what patterns are, and the repetition that occurs on those patterns. So from there, we will then have the students we'll give an example to the students using manipulatives or, for instance, beads that we will be using in this lesson in particular. So I would begin by showing the students what a pattern looks like on the manipulatives that we will be using. So for instance, we're using beads to make these necklaces. So my example would look something like this. I would explain to the students, okay, this is an A-B pattern made with two different colors. And then show them the pattern. Tell them what the pattern is. So this pattern is blue, yellow, and then that continues on. As part of that, you would have students help you identify what would come next in this pattern. So for instance, if the last one is yellow, over here, you would ask students, what do you think would come next in this pattern? The correct answer would, of course, be blue. If they said something different, that would be time to correct that and be sure that they have an understanding of what that would look like. So then you can have them place that next color into the pattern and show them. From there, we would segue into actually creating our necklaces, and that would help them kind of bring their focus in, and it'd be very interesting for them to do. So you would give them patterns or colors of their choosing. That helps them be more interested in this. Have them create that pattern in front of you, so that they know that they have an understanding of it before they begin doing the craft. So your student would then put out the colors that they want to use and present you with the pattern. So what that should look like is them setting the colors in an alternating pattern on the desk in front of them. So then they would set a blue, yellow, blue, yellow. And once you check that, then they would begin making their necklace. So they would do that by looping their bead through the ribbon and creating the necklace. This also helps with fine motor skills, can help with grip. So that's just a bonus to making this part of your lesson. By the end of that, the student should have something that resembles the necklace. Then that can just be used tied and used like that. So by the end of this lesson, your student should be able to recognize and recreate patterns for you in order to evaluate them. You could have them do things like draw a picture of patterns and then have them explain to you back what the pattern is that they're seeing. So that will be it. Thank you so much.